5 seconds. Test passes. Speed 100. Start. I request the Honorable Minister that the private companies should be given some relaxation in compliance of the Clause 7 of this bill. The Clause 33 empowers the government to declare a manager unfit, and in such circumstances, the individual cannot work with any company for a period of 5 years. I feel the government has adopted an unreasonably strict attitude and it will create problems for certain individuals. The bill provides for in-house adjudication for minor offences. This can be taken for a ride by some people. The reliability of technology-driven in-house adjudication mechanism is also questionable. Despite the regulation, the number of inactive registered companies continues to remain high. There is nothing that is happening to control this factor. We want to move everything from the state and from different tribunals to the central government. This is something which we need to check. I would say that though I support the bill, let us reconsider it by sending it to the standing committee. Hence, there is a need to bring changes to tax laws to incentivize companies for promoting and spending their CSR funds judiciously. Srimati Nirmala Sitaraman replying said, I thank all the members who participated in the discussion on the Companies Amendment Bill 2019. Amendments are not the fancy of the government. In fact, it was more driven by the demands of the stakeholders of the companies, authors, auditors, cost accountants, registrars, etc. When the government is constantly being told that the act does not live up to legislative intent, there is a need for us to respond and come up with the amendments. This set of amendments are all for ease of doing business for small, medium, and large companies, and also any other companies which are being troubled because of the Companies Act 2013. I do not want the system of continuing with the ordinance. Please consider passing this bill because we want to legislate on it. One honorable member referred to the issue of shell companies. We take pride in saying that we have actually brought down quite a number of shell companies. Nearly 4 lakh inactive companies have been deregistered by us. If you did not have a proper registered office, or if you did not declare the business with which you wanted to commence your business, then you become a shell company. We insist, and through the amendment, we are saying that non-maintenance of a registered office shall be made one of the stated grounds for striking off any company. CSR again is something on which many members were concerned. Actually, the way in which the funds have to be spent has been defined. There are 11 or 12 such clauses under which they can use it. Let me take this opportunity to say that India is probably the first country to make CSR a mandatory requirement by putting it into the company law itself. The first year in which the companies probably start making a decision and just started spending the money. Initially, they will be given that 1 year plus 3 years in which they will have to steadily start spending the money for which they have already said that they have decided to spend the money on some account. In case it does not happen, they will have to move their money into an escrow account. One honorable member mentioned about the fear that there could be a discretionary element leading to corrupt practices. But all the actions by the registrar are expected to be and shall be in pursuance of the rules, though through the MCA 21 system after due process of law and giving adequate opportunity for the companies themselves and their directors to respond to the notices. One honorable member referred to a point that the amendment on higher additional fees has to bring about in the Amendment Act of 2017 to bring about greater discipline in filing of annual returns and statements. The bill already actually provides for a lesser penalty for smaller companies. The companies which did not file annual returns and financial statements for 2 years or more, or did not apply for dormant status but existed without main activities, were the ones to get struck off by the registrar after following again a due process. The proposed amendment that we are bringing in is for companies which are present in India and also which are present abroad. In case the companies present in India want to align the financial accounting year with group companies or holding companies, then they should approach the central government. The proposed amendment, which is here on board, is only an enabling provision to empower central government to prescribe classes of unlisted companies. Therefore, what I would like to underline is the proposed amendments are for ease of doing business largely. I would seek all honorable members' cooperation in having this bill passed. Thank you.